Hey guys, I'm back today. Wanted to read you another book, and I have a special guest. He's trying to steal my spotlight, I think, but I'm going to read Not You, Olaf. So, the name of this book is Olaf and the Three Polar Bears. I think it's going to be really cute. And I wanted to dress up as Elsa because, well, you know, she's a princess, and I always wanted to be a princess. So, ready to listen? Here we go. Hello, it's Olaf, your favorite snowman. You're just in time to hear about that day I made some new friends who may have just been a dream. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Do you want to hear the story from the beginning? You do? Well, once upon a time, I was walking in the woods with my two friends, Anna and Elsa, doing what I love the most, smelling flowers. Before I knew it, two of them had wandered off. They were probably lost and alone somewhere in the woods. It's a good thing they had me to find them. I called out their names, but all I heard was my own echo. Just when I was about to turn back, I found a cottage. It was the most adorable little house I'd ever seen. Maybe I could meet some new friends who would help me find my old friends. I knocked on the front door and swung it open. Hello, I called. Is anybody home? But nobody answered. I guess maybe whoever lives here went out for a walk too. I said, I bet they even met up with Anna and Elsa. This is perfect. I'll just make myself comfortable and wait for them to come home. Always making himself comfortable. While I was waiting, I smelled something really good and went to explore. In the kitchen, I found 3 bowls of porridge on the table. The biggest bowl smelled fishy to me, and the middle-sized bowl smelled a little too much like carrot, which is good for noses, but not good for porridge. But the little bowl smelled the best like summer and all things wonderful with just a hint of cinnamon. Smelling is one of my favorite things to do. Did you know that? Flowers, berries, even porridge. And that little bowl smelled amazing. But when I picked it up, chew! I sneezed the bowl right out of my hands and it shattered on the floor. I'll have to ask my new friends to make this for me again. Wait, speaking of friends, what was taking mine so long anyway? Since they weren't back yet, I grabbed my nose and continued exploring the cottage. There were 3 chairs in the living room, a big chair, a medium chair, and a little chair. I had a good idea of who my new friends were. One would give big hugs, one would give medium hugs, and the last one would probably give little tiny hugs. I tried to get into the big chair, but it was a little too tall for me. I managed to get on the medium chair, but it had too many cushions, so I plopped myself down in the little chair. It rocked just the right amount. So comfortable. But I rocked too hard. And whoops! All this waiting was getting exhausting. I needed to find a place to rest until my new friends came back with Anna and Elsa. I kept walking around the little cottage, and as soon as I found the bedroom, there were even 3 beds to choose from. I tried each one, of course. The big bed smelled like fish, just like the big bowl of porridge. The medium bed was covered in fur. It felt like cuddling up with Sven. which is nice for a snuggle, but not for a nap. I got under the blanket in the littlest bed, and it was so cozy. It felt like a big hug from my friends, a big hug from my friends. I thought about how nice it would be to find them again and maybe go for a nice walk in the woods. As I was thinking about my old friends and waiting for my new friends to come home, I decided to rest my eyes just for a minute. But while I was resting my eyes, my new friends came back. And they made their way through the cottage. I'm sure they were happy to find a new friend had came. Oh goodness, look what he did. They came upstairs to find me, a cute, sweet, innocent little snowman, snuggled under the covers in their bedroom. I was so happy. My new friends weren't just any new friends. They were new friends who loved the snow just as much as I did. Because they were polar bears, I jumped out of bed and ran so fast my legs could barely keep up. Move out of the way, Olaf. That's when I ran into Anna and Elsa. Maybe Elsa could make some snow for us all to play in. Polar bears and snowmen love playing in the snow. Did you know that? Where were you, Olaf? Elsa cried. We've been looking everywhere. You'll never believe it, I told them. I found a little cottage and it had yummy porridge, a comfy chair, and a snuggly bed. And I met some new friends, and they're polar bears. Olaf. Anna laughed. Sounds like you had a dream, Olaf, she said. Elsa smiled too. I think Anna's right. Could it have been a dream? It all seemed so real. The porridge, the bed. But then again, you know what? I said. It probably was a dream. That sure would explain a lot. As we headed back to the castle, I shook my head. Silly Olaf. There never was a cottage with any polar bears after all. Or was there? That's the end of the book. So what I would like for you to do with this book is either write about your favorite part and draw a picture, or you could take a piece of paper. Give me 1 second. So just a regular piece of paper, and you take it and you're going to fold it just like this. So then when you open it up, you have 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to take a marker. Any marker will work. And I'm going to write B, M, E. Now, most of you know that stands for beginning, middle, and end. So then you can draw a picture of what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then write some sentences underneath. You could do this using notebook paper. You can do it using plain computer paper. Just whatever works for you. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I'm sure Olaf will be back again, right, Olaf? Right, Olaf? You'll be back? Oh, he said yes. Okay, bye, guys.